Good morning to all our viewers all around the world. And what a great day of cricket we've got lined up here for you. It's UAE versus Cricket Ireland, the third T20 international. This is the decider, mind you. One each for both these teams, and today is what is all that matters. It's going to be the bragging rights on stake for UAE or Ireland.
Alright, so we'll have the captains on the wicket right now for the toss, and Ahmed Raza tosses up the coin. Let's see what's the call. UAE winning the toss and electing to field first as expected. I was 100% sure that this is going to be this case. Irish side against the UAE, Paul Sterling, Kevin O'Brien, top heavy side, Gareth Delaney. Then there's the captain Andrew Belburney. Benjamin White comes into the side. He wasn't playing in the last game, and I hope he's doing fine this time around because he was looking really good.
Yes, that's the playing 11 for Ireland. If you talk about UAE, well, a lot of great talent, and some will miss out today. Mohammad Wasim is the opening batsman, also bowls a little bit. He's the debutant in this tournament. Chirag Suri, the experienced campaigner for UAE. Ritya Arvind, my favourite, and the one to look out for if you're watching a UAE game and you don't know the players, he's the man to look out for. Mohammad Usman, again, one of the experienced campaigners. Rohan Mustafa, who had missed his previous game, gets a game today. He's back in the squad, so they have strengthened that middle order. Kashif Daud, again, a great all-rounder with the ball and with the bat in his hand. Ahmed Raza, the spinner, the skipper, and also a big hitter of the cricket ball. Zahoor Khan, the fast bowler. Akif Raja, the star of the previous game, debuted in the previous game. Karthik Mayappan also playing his second game today, had a great outing. That's right, all the umpires are in readiness. Let's play, says the umpire. First ball coming up from Kashif Daud. And straight away some intent from Paul Sterling coming down the track and playing it towards the long on. Oh, beautifully timed. Nobody moves. Only the fielder who tries to save the ball, but it's not going to be enough. That's an absolute cracker of a shot coming in. Short delivery played up in the air. Is there a fielder? No. It has cleared the infield. One bounce into the fence. Paul Sterling has got back-to-back boundaries. And the ball goes into the slip region. Nice intent there from Paul Sterling. Played in the gap. Deft touch. A chase for the fielder Akif Raja, but he gives it in the end.
18 of 20 is Kevin O'Brien. Steps it away and launches it over long off this time. That is going out of the park for a maximum.
Well, just on cue, Kevin O'Brien gets the ball in his slot. Monster hit over extra cover. Those are not easy shots against the leg spinner. He gives himself room. That's a big, big hit. 90 meter plus that hit.
Launched in the air towards Basil Hamid. He will try to clean up, but it will run away for 4. Brilliant effort. In the air this time. That's straight as a die and all the way for 6.
Well, another big hit against Karthik Mayappan straight down the ground. Kevin O'Brien now much more settled at the crease against the spinners. That's a monster hit. Huge 6 straight down the ground.
Yeah, another big shot coming in. This time it's in the air. A top edge. Will it carry? It is a good effort coming in from Basil. Brilliant effort coming in from him. Just at the last moment stopping it from going over the boundary ropes for a 6.
Oh, straight down the ground. What a hand. The hand of Rohan Mustafa gets a wicket here. That is a big wicket. Paul Sterling has to walk back. He had hit that really well. But out of nowhere, you see a hand coming in. And that hand was of the hand of Rohan Mustafa. That hand deserves a wicket.
This was really good stuff. Really good stuff coming in from the bowler. It was drilled, nailed down the ground. He jumped in the air, put a hand to it, and then took it on the second attempt.
Yes, first wicket down for Ireland. It is Paul Sterling who will have to walk back. He scored 40 of 35. Ireland are 85 for 1 after 11.3 overs.
And that's the sort of comeback UAE wanted. Next ball, beautifully bowled, and this is a perfect delivery to a new batter. Get it, Delaney. It's a Yorker full, straight, pacey as well, and getting the desired result. Wonderful, wonderful comeback into the side for Rohan Mustafa. He was not there in the last game. Coming back to bowl. 1 wicket in the first over, 1 in the second. Brilliant bowling.
This is absolutely class coming in from Rohan Mustafa. That's why he is such a dangerous cricketer.
And a good start for the over for the Irish batters. A good shot coming in through the offside. And a couple of runs there for Kevin O'Brien. And with that, he completes his 50 as well. Kevin O'Brien, 100th game. 50 for him on the board with that couple of runs. 51 of 41 deliveries. 1 4, 2 6s. Good strike rate as well, 124.39. Brilliant stuff.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. Straight at the stumps. He bowls that Yorker length quick. Doesn't turn the ball at all. And Kevin O'Brien, huge wicket for the UAE.
No luck for the Irish with the Nelson on board. Quick and straight, backed away, and he's castled him. The huge wicket of King Kev. Rohan Mustafa is having a day today. Brilliant stuff.
I'll tell you what, Ahmed, when he was walking into that ground, Rohan Mustafa, I had a look at him. He looked very focused.
This time slapped over deep mid wicket. Fielder getting underneath it and takes it smartly. Well done, Mohammad Wasim. Kashif Dawood picks up the big wicket of Curtis Kamfa.
And again, a very good bowling change by Ahmed Raza. Could have easily continued with Rohan Mustafa, but instead goes for the fast bowler. And Kashif Dawood repays his faith. Brilliant delivery in the stumps, not middled at all. And when they're going to Mohammad Wasim, you might as well start walking towards the pavilion.
Absolutely safe as houses. He aimed for the biggest part of the ground. And Kashif Dawood made his T20I debut in this series. And he's had a very good one. Taken wickets in every game, made some runs as well. A vital addition to the side. Curtis Kamfer, 6 of 4. Bowled him! Yorks him! George Dockrell stepping out. Zahoor Khan, you miss, I hit. And that big celebration. Fantastic bowling.
There's not a lot you can do as a batsman when that ball is honing in on that off-stump base. Have a look at that. Absolutely brilliant, spot on. He's landed that ball on a coin, Zahoor Khan, and that celebration means a lot to them. This performance, the UAE team, as you mentioned, just coming to play together after a huge gap. 122 for 5 now, Ireland.
Oh, good start there. Right in the block hole. Tried to play that paddle sweep. Andy Balbirnie might have done a bit of damage to himself there. Hit right on the toes. And Abdurrahman Tariq, you know how that feels. He's down for the count. 5 deliveries remaining. I think they shouldn't take a risk at all. Get him out of there. Absolutely, and you can see there the physio signaling that they need to get a new batter out. There's no way you can continue.
Last ball of the first innings coming up.
Beautiful Yorker there from Rohan Mustafa. He's bowled a brilliant over. Only a single. They're pushing for 2. Misfield, my goodness. And they're going to try 3. No, they'll stick to 2. So in the end, 134 runs in their allotted 20 overs. The UAE will be absolutely chuffed with that effort. They've done really well in the field.
Yeah, very, very well done by the UAE bowlers, especially having won the toss, decided to field first. 132 runs scored by the men in green.
135 is the target. They've been absolutely brilliant in the field. Rohan Mustafa back in the side has been a massive game changer. Taking a look at the batting scorecard for the Irish, then Paul Stirling 40 of 35. Kevin O'Brien getting a 50 in his 100th T20I game, 54. But other than that, nothing to write home about. Gareth Delaney, clean bowl by Rohan Mustafa. Andrew Balbirnie, the captain, was holding the fort but then got hit on his toe by a Yorker from Rohan Mustafa and had to go off the field. Curtis Kamfer, 6 of 4. Kashif Dawood, good catch by Mohammad Wasim at deep mid wicket. And Zahoor Khan with that picture perfect Yorker, cleaning up George Dockrell. Only 5 extras given away. Superb stuff by Team UAE.
Let's have a look at the bowling card. Kashif Dawood, 4 overs, 26, 1 wicket. Akif Raja didn't have a very good day today. 1 over, just a 1 over, giving away 11 runs. Zahoor Khan, fantastic, 4 overs, 18. Ahmed Raza, 4 overs, 24. And then Rohan Mustafa, 3 wickets for 23 runs in his 4 overs. And have a look at that follow wicket. 85, that first wicket fell on. They could still manage only 134 in the allotted 20. As you mentioned, 5 extras, just the 5 extras. Very disciplined bowling by the UAE team.
First ball. Beautiful drive coming in and great bit of fielding as well. Great cricket overall, Shoaib.
Yes, that was Kevin O'Brien who dived onto his right and saved a certain boundary. Shorter delivery pulled towards the mid-wicket region, and this is exactly why I would have Chirag Suri in my all-time playing 11 for UAE. That's a beautiful shot. Coming down the track, straight up in the air. Fielder coming underneath it, takes a catch. Simi Singh strikes. And this plan from Ireland is definitely working for them. A spinner brought into the attack and he takes the wicket in the very first over. Chirag Suri has to walk back and UAE lose their first.
Big wicket. The idea was right. As I was saying, they would love to take him on, but the field placements were even better. There we go. There we go. It was not a bad shot by any means. The only problem with that shot was that the field was spread and it was pretty high. He did not get the distance right.
Ritya Arvind plays that into the vacant square leg region. Oh, that's well played, guided. Beautiful shot, waited for that delivery and then placed it in the gap, realizing that the third man fielder is inside the fence.
Curtis comes in, bowls it full, and Wasim goes big for the first time in this match. Hits it beautifully, powerfully. The shot of the day, I reckon, for a 6.
Well, 6 number 40, and this clearly came from the middle of the bat. Look at that, he just timed it. And that's how good he is. That's how special Wasim is.
Try that paddle and executes it brilliantly. That's going all the way for 6.
Well, this is what Vritya can do with the bat. In the power play, there's no fielder deep there at short fine leg. Brilliant timing. Absolutely amazing execution as well from Vritya Arvind. Have a look at that shot.
It was in the slot, pacey delivery and just a flick of the wrist and it sailed away. That's brilliant stuff here from the young champ Ritya Arvind.
He's had a very indifferent tournament so far. Gone for a few runs in his overs. 13 now of 1.3.
Short ball, oh my goodness, it's in the air towards deep mid-wicket. Mid-on getting underneath it and he takes it. Ritya Arvind with one shot too many. And he's thrown it away. Disaster for the UAE. 39 for 2.
Well, that's a bit of a brain fade, unfortunately, from Vritya Arvind. Having gotten 6 runs of that ramp shot, could have easily just tonked it for a single. It instead tries to flick it over that mid-wicket fielder. Finds Kevin O'Brien, who's not going to drop these. So again, UAE starting off really well, but just losing that wicket at the wrong time.
Powers it over extra this time. Abdurrahman, you should be predicting the lottery numbers. That's gone all the way for 4s.
Well, this is his get-out shot. We've seen him play in domestic cricket as well.
Slower bouncer this time. Pulled away over the short fine leg fielder. Brilliant effort and that will trickle away for 4. But that was fingertip stuff there. My goodness, that was so close. Lovely glide towards third man. Beats the short third. It's Craig Young giving chase and he won't pull it up. Mohammad Wasim has played a delightful shot for 4. Big swing towards cow corner. Mohammad Wasim is dictating terms out here. Gone for 6.
Good looking shot, that strong shot. He tried it against the leg spinner but failed. This time the ball is coming into his arc. And you know that term, in the arc, out of the park. Beautiful shot.
Absolutely nailed it. It was 6 as soon as he hit it off the bat. That's the biggest part of the ground.
The score for Ireland, meanwhile, make that even more better for the man of the moment. Mohammad Wasim gets his maiden T20 International 50. And what a great way to bring that. A loose delivery has been completely smacked towards the square leg fence. 52 for Mohammad Wasim. Good news for UAE.
Living to the potential. Meanwhile, another beautiful shot. This one is drilled towards extra cover. Stand and deliver 4 more.
Wanted to take a single, but that ball was going nowhere. End of the over, number 11. But absolutely same level of quality coming in from Mohammad Wasim. That has been played. Deft touch, waiting for that ball and then guiding it. This is smart cricket from the very talented Mohammad Wasim.
Absolutely great shot.
And again a smack into the gap. No chance. A good effort, a valiant effort, but the way he had struck that, Mohammad Wasim, it was always going to go for 4. He deserved that boundary and he's got one.
Great shot once again. And a big shot coming out from Wasim, and this one has gone towards cow corner, and it has bisected the field perfectly. 4 more.
Inside edge of the bat will race away towards the boundary. Never mind how they come, as long as they're coming in for UAE and Mohammad Wasim. Another boundary, unlucky for the bowler, but Wasim will take that.
Certainly, runs on board for him. Why not? And that's one rare poor shot coming in from Wasim. It was too close to cut. He was going for the cut, getting the inside edge. But they say fortune favors the brave. It certainly has here.
Yes, just setting up beautifully shot. That's absolutely cracked, smacked, hammered, tonked. You can say whatever you want. But Mohammad Wasim has just gotten in a beauty of a shot. Get that on loop, guys. Big Eve again on the onside. And it was right in the combox. Well, we need helmets here. We need some protection. This was right just above, inches above my head. Mohammad Wasim, what have you done? We are a rare talent. Please take care.
And we've been praising you all day long. You don't have to kill us.
What have we done wrong, man? Beautifully timed, and you can see.
In the meanwhile, a good-looking shot coming in from Wasim, and this one would roll into the fence once again for yet another 4. He's getting dangerously close to that 100 mark. Wonderful to see.
Well, you heard it first here, right here in the combox. There was a chance, an outside chance for Mohammad Wasim, and he's getting inching towards that elusive 100. Maiden T20 International 100. Big shot again on the onside towards the fielder, drops it. Oh, everything happening right now. Simranjeet Singh is not an happy man. A chance gone becking.
Going to that ball once again, that was hit at us. Now, Wasim was targeting the field, but he was targeting us as well. That was a dropped catch there. Difficult chance though.
And straight down the ground. Has he timed it well? Yes, he has. One bounce into the side screen. And Mohammad Wasim quickly moves on to 96.
For Mohammad Wasim, this particular moment, he's going to remember this rest of his life. There we go. Take strike. In comes Craig. And it's a top edge. And there he goes.
Well, yes, it is the man, Mohammad Wasim, who does it for UAE, who does it for himself. And look at that celebration. That tells you all. No celebration at all.
We need something from him to show that he's excited.
Well, he is not. That means... Oh, yes, he is. Okay, finally we see him celebrating. He was waiting for the confirmation, but now he's got that. Wasim, the man of the moment, the man for UAE. He's the man to look out for. And he is the one who is going to carry that flag of UAE for a long, long time. In fact, it's Mohammad Wasim who's on strike. And never mind, don't get that ball, because that's gone out of the ICC Academy. Mohammad Wasim, take a bow, you beauty. What a great performer. What a great cricketer. Just doing it for his team in style. Well-deserved century. Well-deserved innings. This has truly been the Mohammad Wasim show.
I want to say what Ian Bishop said. Remember the name, Mohammad Wasim.
Spot on, Mohammad Wasim, the man for UAE. He had a lot of pressure coming into the game, but the way he has played, the character that he has shown, he deserves to be in the limelight. All the light has to be on this young, shining batsman for the UAE.
So Ireland 134 for the loss of 5. And Kevin O'Brien scored 54 of 45. Good knock coming in from him. Paul Sterling 40 of 35. And Balbirnie 15 of 19. Rohan Mustafa, the man of the moment in the bowling department. 3 wickets for 23 runs. Kashif Dawood bowled well, 1 for 26. And Zahoor Khan has been impressive throughout, 1 for 18.
Yes, while UAE on the other hand chasing that total in 16.1 overs, losing just 3 wickets. And the man responsible for that carnage is Mohammad Wasim. 107 for him. The first T20 international 100 for him and for UAE in just 62 deliveries. Rithya Arvind, 11 of 9. Mohammad Usman, 10 of 19. Craig Young was the pick of the bowlers, getting 2 wickets and conceding 29 runs. UAE winning by 7 wickets. That's the match result. And that is a special result that UAE will remember for a long, long time.